final live stream. I gotta find out here. Got it. Malika for finances. Malika for finances. Okay, if you've been feeling a little bit worried about money, that should change, because you got feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain around growth and transformation around your financial life. You've got a stable business relationship on the horizon, and there even may be a new opportunity to make money in a different way, in addition to what you normally do, like as a day job. No longer holding yourself back, taking new opportunities brings in steady flow of income and helps you to pay off a bill, a debt, or a loan, makes you feel relief. I would say things are improving. Overall, things are improving. Cinnamon, general for the week. If you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Anxiety seems to move into the past. You may be spending a lot of time at work or school, or working on school, like a lot of hours towards schoolwork. Life seems to change for the better quickly when you focus your energy around business, school, or work endeavor, whatever it is. It also looks like you have the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful of that card if you don't want children, and you're being guided by the divine. The rest of the week is pretty good, but I think your main focus is on school. Yvette, love. Okay, you got a couple of things happening here. You've got an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have a new, starting a new journey on the horizon when you listen to your intuition. A Pisces and a Libra are also around. Also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. At least one of these people are a soulmate connection. So you might have some tough decisions to make in the near future. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. The next relationship you enter has long-term potential with the Four of Wands, moves forward quickly, and is loving, kind, caring, considerate. But the person that it is may be your decision. And you may choose somebody that you don't expect. I don't know. It could be I don't know. There's choices around you and commitments coming in soon. But you're going to have to make a decision. Armani, did I successfully release the old me today? Yes, for the most part. Yeah, you're moving on. Yep. Maria, why would JS block me? Could be a misunderstanding. I mean, that's kind of immature. Like you have a misunderstanding with someone, so you have to block them. It does look like you're going to get unblocked. Things change around the situation quickly. The sharp energy moves into the past and things change. If you can ask this person, I think it's a misunderstanding. And I think it's going to blow over pretty quickly. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like if you're upset with someone, like why can't you tell them that you're upset with them, and why do you have to block people? To I don't know. To me, I just find the whole blocking thing so ridiculous. Martha, Aries, his thoughts around me liking his post on Instagram. Was his it was with his new girlfriend. That's why I ask. He didn't really think much more than there's growth and transformation that's happened. So, like, you're both not in a place anymore where either one of you should care. Like, that's sort of the feeling of it because it's like growth and transformation. Um, and whatever it was in the past was in the past, so he doesn't think any of that is even an issue anymore. Yeah, he doesn't think it, like, he doesn't think it's a big deal. He thinks that whatever happened happened, it's over, it's water under the bridge, and now life is moving forward. Will, how does Gracie feel about me? Thinks that you're very interesting, adventurous, spontaneous, attractive, kind, caring, sincere, humble. Attractive comes up again, and unique and creative. Soleil, work tomorrow. It's an average day, nothing too special. It's like feeling successful by the end of the day, feeling like it's slow and steady, nothing much exciting. Like the world is at your feet. I don't think it's a particularly rough day. It's an average day. Goes by pretty slow and steady, and it's pretty uneventful. Um, there may be something that you find a little bit disappointing, but it doesn't seem like it's a big deal. It seems like a pretty average day to me. Julie, how does Charles feels about me? How Charles feels about me? He thinks that the two of you have potential. The Two of Cups is here. There could be a potential for commitment in the near future. He thinks that you're very intelligent, persistent. You have a lot of potential for the future, and the two of you have potential as a couple. He thinks you're attractive, kind, caring, sincere, and unique. I think he's got hope for the future. T-back, just for me to Sagittarius. Well, things could change for the better for the two of you quickly, and you do have a wish around the situation. But the moon is in reverse, which means there may be something that gets revealed around this situation before you move forward with him. The Six of Swords can be a couple of things. It could be moving forward with him. It also could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. Or it actually could be you moving on from him. So we got to see what happens. I don't really think that you're moving on just yet because the Knight of Cups is here, which could indicate that either romance rekindles, and then with the Ace of Pentacles, you could have a new beginning with this person. It just could be that you got to go through something before you get to that point. Like there may be some kind of nonsense that's going on that's got to be dealt with before you guys can move forward. Rocky. Was ending my friendship with my friends the right decision? Yes, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Adriana, how's he going to be with me as a partner? He's going to be very respectful, and he's going to care very much about like your input, like your opinion on things is going to matter a lot to him. He's very kind, considerate, caring. He's going to be very persistent. He's stable, hardworking, sincere, logical, and he listens to his intuition. He's got a strong sense of intuition. Empress, will my brother and my mom have a safe and successful trip to Nepal? Oh, wow. That's a fun trip. I think they'll be fine. Let's see. Yes, they should be fine. Yep. Emily, love reading for March. What do you see coming in? You got love cup is full. Got a Taurus coming in here. If you're not with anyone right now, a Taurus comes in. Anxiety moves into the past and you have a wish that comes true. There's also an Aquarius and a Pisces around you. Life moves forward and you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Success comes in around love. Things move forward. Things are changing for the better. You have a lot more opportunities coming in March than you had in February. So, like, what can I expect between Tyrita and I tomorrow? What can I expect between Tyrita and I tomorrow? Tomorrow looks like a good day between the two of you. You've got the Knight of Cups, which would be like friendly, caring, sincere, kind. And then you have the 6 and the 9 of Wands. Successful and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You may feel good about your relationship with her tomorrow. 10 of Cups is here as well. Tomorrow may be a good day with her. I wouldn't expect anything bad tomorrow. Nope, tomorrow's a good day. Rocky, why is it the right decision to end my friendship? All right. First of all, if you're even questioning ending something, 9 times out of 10, it's the right decision because you wouldn't be questioning to end something that functions properly. Like if you have a relationship with whoever it is, you're not going to end a properly functioning relationship for no good reason. So there has to be some reason there why you felt like it was time to move forward with your life. Cards indicate that there was a lot of weakness around the situation. It also looks like there was no more like either one person was putting in more effort than the other, or you weren't getting out of it what you thought that you deserved. Like lack of perseverance. The relationship wasn't going anywhere. This was as good as it was going to get. It also seemed to hold you back and it burdened you. There was a lot of disappointment and it was time to move on. But you just, like, nobody ends a good relationship. So something had to be going on in this circle of friends for you to want to get out of it. Because people don't walk away from good things. And if there is something, let's say they abuse drugs, right? You have no choice but to get out of that circle. Otherwise, you're going to get sucked into it. Let's say that they gossip. You have no choice but to leave that. Otherwise, you're going to get sucked into it. Like you become the people that you spend the most time with. So if you spend time, they say the 5 closest people to you. So if you spend time with 5 people who pay their bills on time, go to the gym every morning, follow a religious practice of some type, garden, whatever, take art classes, you're going to do that. If you spend time with 5 people that go out and get drunk every night and spend all their money on frivolous bullshit, you're going to do that. So there had to be a reason why you wanted to cut ties with these people in order for you to cut ties. You don't just pick up and walk away and say, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore for no good reason. And in a situation like that, I would say nothing was ever going to change. They're where they are, you're where you are. It's time to move forward. So a general for the next 2 weeks. You could be focused on a side business or putting extra time and effort into a side project. It would bring you in a lot of respect and it would earn you extra cash. Things would move forward around that situation quickly and it may be somewhat creative. Being guided by the divine is guiding your life over the next 2 weeks. Listening to your intuition is advised and it brings in more financial stability. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care also helps to push your life forward in the next 2 weeks, like taking care of yourself, obviously. Adriana, when could I start a relationship with him? Within the next 5 weeks. Next 5 weeks. Goddess, when will I get approved for a business loan? Could be within the next 3 weeks. 3 weeks or sometime in the month of March. You blocked her, but does she know yet? She may not have figured it out yet, and she may not treat you any differently until she figures it out. A little Virgo, what's coming towards me in Osmar? Well, it looks like you have we got a couple of things here. First of all, there could be an argument with the Five of Swords. And you may make a decision to walk past this situation or move past the situation. And when you make that decision, he comes in and he shows you a little bit more respect. You get a little more out of the situation and happiness comes and you feel like you have the world at your feet. Things could then move forward pretty quickly between the two of you. I don't know where you are in the relationship right now, but I don't see a whole lot of love here. This is a romantic connection. I'm not seeing a committed relationship at this point, not yet. Julie, we'll see me again this week. Yeah, you should see him this week. Yeah, drama and gossip will suck you in. And it becomes addictive and it's very hard to get out of it. And people they love gossip. So staying away from people like that is only going to help you. Because it lowers your vibration when you deal with people that gossip and drama and nonsense and people that cause drama. It's all negative. It brings your vibration down. And it's really hard to protect that or to keep yourself out of it if you're in a circle of that, especially with drama because you're involved in it. Who needs it? Adriana, will he want a relationship with me? Yeah, I think so. Hangman's in reverse. Things could move forward pretty quickly. Flower, how will my Oracle Tarot reading group go in March? How will my Oracle Tarot card reading go in March? It should go pretty well. It looks like it's well balanced. It looks like things move forward. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. You're prepared for it. You're eager for it. It looks like there's a lot of growth and transformation around it. Cece, general for the week. I'm being quarantined now because my roommate tested positive for COVID and I got sent home from work because we share a bathroom. I know. You can't take any chances these days. You may be bored. It also looks like you may have a little anxiety. I don't know if you have anxiety about staying home. It could kind of get to you a little bit this week. Otherwise, I mean, it's an average week. You may feel a little bit unbalanced. You may feel a little bit bored. And what are you going to do? You may spend a lot of time thinking. I mean, it is what it is. It's going to be a boring week. But that's okay. You'll get through it. Only 1 week because I got banned from yoga for 2 weeks. Because I was on a plane. Like I purposely came home on Wednesday so I wouldn't miss my class. And then I couldn't go back to class. Anyway. Love you, Sunshine. General reading for me. What's coming? You might have a new business opportunity on the horizon that could bring in a whole lot of money. It also looks like you may have some choices and decisions to make around business or career. The hard work you've put into career, work, school, whatever it is you do all day is coming back to you. The fruits of your labor are coming into fruition and you've got happiness coming in around that. Success as well. A lot of positive stuff around business and school, business, career, whatever it is that you do like all day long. Wherever you are in your life. Cece, why is Kay being so distant? Will we hang again? You will. He's not ready to hang out. He's either very busy with work or school or whatever it is he does. And he's just either doesn't have the time or he just can't right now. But you will hang out with him again. It just may not be in the next couple of days. Maybe sometime, well, you can't anyway because you're quarantined. But maybe once your quarantine lifts. Yeah, he's got like a busy week ahead of him. And he's had like a lot going on. I think it's mainly work or school related, whatever it is he does all day. A lot of pentacles around him. Soleil, when will I find myself in a relationship again? Could be sometime late spring, early summer. Like maybe like around maybe May, something like that. Like late May, early June, maybe. Adriana, when can I be having sex? I would say with the clubs sometime this summer. I don't think it's going to happen 2 months from now. I would say sometime after June 21st this summer, before the fall. Nejalani, does Andy think of me and will he contact me tomorrow? He does think of you, but I don't see him contacting you tomorrow. He comes up as very undecided, and I don't see communication tomorrow. So, how will I feel after my meeting tomorrow? You should feel satisfied, strong and satisfied. What's the Cancer man's intentions? Well, he doesn't really know. He's taking it day by day. What's going to happen is communication is definitely going to pick up, but he's not sure yet. Death is in reverse, so he hasn't made any decisions, and he doesn't know how he wants things to move forward. He's just going to kind of take it one step at a time. His intentions would be at least for communication to pick up, and maybe down the line the relationship may strengthen, but that doesn't come in right away. He's just kind of like feeling things out right now, or deciding what he wants. He doesn't really know what he wants. But you should be hearing from him. You should be getting a little bit more communication from him. And then you can take it from there. You see how you connect from there. Once he feels a little bit more stable, things could move forward. It just doesn't seem to happen right away. Cece, does Kay miss talking to me, and will he make the first move to hang out? Well, he's genuinely been busy, so he really hasn't had much time to think about, like, having, like, conversations, because he's genuinely been busy. I think he does make the first move to hang out, yes. But I don't think that I don't think he's got time to talk right now, so he's not really thinking about, he's doing whatever it is he's doing. But he does make the first move to hang out. Priscilla, what are Orlando's intentions and feelings? Well, it's like he thinks that there's a lot of potential around this situation and that things could move forward really well. But yet, he's kind of at a standstill. I wouldn't expect all that much from him with that card in reverse. I would say, the love cup is in reverse too. I would keep your options open because he's almost like a hurry up and wait kind of person. It's like he feels like there's long-term potential. He feels like the two of you have a good connection, but it doesn't look like he puts the ball in motion and doesn't really get anywhere yet. So, I would just keep your options open. Somebody else could come along that you find interesting, and you may not want to wait around for this guy. Adriana, is he going to be the one that wants to wait, or is it going to be me? Okay, is he going to want to wait? I think you're going to be the one that wants to wait. I think you're going to be the one that wants to wait, but he'll be fine with it. Julie, when do you see pushing for a relationship with me? Six of Diamonds. The diamonds could actually be before the end of the winter, so it could be within the next 6 weeks. We don't have 6 more weeks left of winter, but it could be before the winter ends. Better not have 6 more weeks left of winter. But I'm going to say sometime, maybe late March. Yeah. Cece, what are M's thoughts of me and our potential? Well, he does think that there's room for growth and transformation around the situation. And he also thinks that there could be happiness, but the sun is in reverse. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. So I don't know what your situation is with him or where you guys are, but somebody may have lost interest. Or if you haven't seen him in a while, or if you guys haven't connected, it may not feel the same the next time that you see each other. The Nine of Cups is in reverse as well. And so is the Two of Cups. I don't know that you two are going to connect on that kind of a level. Nine of Rods is in reverse too. He may think that there's a lot of room for growth and transformation, and you may at this point too, but then when you actually get to that point, you both may realize that it's not, or it's not there anymore, or something's changed, or I don't know, it just might not be what you think it is when you get to that point. And I think you're going to get to that point. Like there's going to be a situation where you may be confronted with which road are we going to take here. Alexandra, I haven't seen my son for a long time, and I'd like to know if he was happy. Liam, May 10th, 2020. 2010. Okay, let's see. Is Liam happy? Is Liam happy? Yes, he is. 70% chance, yes, with 2 aces plus the Queen of Cups. He's happy. He is happy. Sister, I was crying all day, and then my 7-year-old niece called me to say that she found her old dog's collar who died 3 years ago. And she, oh, God, oh, that's so sad. She's never going to see her again, and how it's already been so long since she's seen her. She's 7. What's going on with all this sadness? Well, I mean, the thing with the dog, right? Like, I totally get that. First of all, she's a little kid, right? And then it's like when you find something like that, you know, it brings it all back. But recently, the guy that did work in my house, he threw out a bunch of things he wasn't supposed to throw out. And I believe he threw out the 2 urns of my dogs. I think he did because I can't find them anywhere. Odd, because I have Kayla's paw print and I have the certificate that says that this was her. She was cremated on this day, but I can't find the urns. So, like, I'm trying not to get upset about it because really there's nothing that I can do about it. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, the dogs are gone. Like, it is what it is. I think that somewhere it's like, I don't know if it makes us feel better to hope that when we get to the other side or the afterlife or whatever it is, that they'll be there waiting for us. I guess I find, you know, what I feel like they're still around, whether I have the tin or not, or whether I have, I mean, I have a bag of Brandy's toys, which was my first dog. I came across that bag. That's why I'm like, why can't I find their urns? I don't know why I can't find them, but anyway. So I just think that those things, it's like a part of life to go through those cycles of sadness. and to find things that like all of a sudden upset you. Like I could walk into this happened once. I walked into like Petco or one of those stores, and they had a huge sign, and the dog advertising the sign was a Weimaraner, and it made me cry. Like right there, I just started crying because that one just happened to look just like her, and like my heart stopped, and I was like, Kayla. And I don't think we ever get over that stuff, and especially for a little kid, because it's so long for them. You know, like you think about it, a year for us is no big deal, but a year for a little kid, like that's like a good portion of her life. So she had that dog for 4 years. That's a long time. And then like she hasn't seen that dog in so long. So I get it. I think it's part of life where these things just come up. And the same thing for you. I think it's a part, like the crying and the it's all part of cleansing. And not to mention that Venus moved into Pisces today. So that's also going to bring up a lot of sentimental crap for a lot of people. I mean, Venus is exalted in Pisces, so it's a good placement, but it could bring up sentimental crap, and that's why everybody's getting upset. But it does look like it moves into the past pretty quickly, and it looks like both of you start to feel better and move forward relatively quickly. There's actually some happiness and spontaneity coming in around both of you, and you're feeling better relatively soon. Overall, you should feel a good shift around you. Um, yeah, I mean, I think anybody, it's like the opposite, right? The other day, Kiki was saying how he can't feel anything. So he can't feel anything and you can't stop feeling things. Like you want to try to find a balance in between, but I think you both will eventually. It's just like a cycle of things. Sometimes you got to purge all that shit out. I know it's terrible to have to see a little kid 7 years old cry like that. So like, will Daniel contact me in March and will I see him? I think he contacts you, but I don't think you see him because Chariot's in reverse. But I would say that there may be communication. Sister, what's going on with M from Chicago? I can't believe me either. I can't believe you haven't heard from him again either. I would be surprised though. I wouldn't be surprised if you do hear from him. What's going on with M from Chicago? He may be feeling betrayed by something or someone. He feels very burdened around things. He feels like he never gets his wishes. Feels like he doesn't have a lot of choices. He doesn't have a lot of, feels like the world is against him. He doesn't have much, he's feeling very negative. Feels like life has treated him in an unjust way. Feels like he's holding himself back. I still think that you're going to hear from him at some point because I don't think it's going to end like this. Like I think you're still going to hear from him, but he really knows how to like play the victim role and like make the whole world's out to get him. Although he may be having legitimate problems, but it's kind of blows it up. I mean, he makes things twice as hard for himself. Adriana, when could our first kiss happen? Sometime in March. The springtime, though, I would say after the 21st, I would say. Sister, I told her that Lucy is always with her. I can relate to her sadness on every level, exactly how I'm feeling today. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. I drove up to Wellington and took Lola to aw, she probably really loved that. That was nice. That was a good move. MM. Can S see a future with me? Can S see a future with me? Yes. Yeah, definitely. YouTuber, YouTube user. I plan to pour my heart out tonight and tell him that I want things to work out. We're in no contact. All right, how will things go? We're in no contact. Okay. Well, there is room for growth and transformation around this situation, but I really wouldn't expect all that much because the Nine of Rods is in reverse, which can mean that there's a long road ahead of you, and he's feeling very stuck. I don't know how receptive he's going to be by all of this. I don't see a reconnection happening. Not right now. There is room for growth and transformation. It just doesn't seem like it happens. It's not going to be an instant thing. I don't know. I don't know if you guys haven't been talking. He may be taken back by this. He may not know what to say. He may need time to think about it. Ashley, how is Josh the Virgo feeling towards me currently? Well, he thinks that you're kind, caring, loyal, independent, attractive, hardworking, or you have a lot of potential. Thinks that things could move forward. Thinks that you're very smart. Has a lot of respect for you. And he seems to feel pretty positive about you. Does N love me? YouTube. Does N love me? This person cares for you, but I don't think that they're in love with you. No. I think they care about you, but I don't think that there's love here. And I don't see a reconnection happening right now. Adriana, how is sex with him? Or how sex is going to be with him? Okay. You guys have a good connection. It should be pretty good. You got the Sun here and you have the Fool starting a new journey. I would say it's going to be pretty good. You have a nice connection. Things should move forward pretty quickly, and things should all fall into place. A beautiful one, love. You have an air sign coming in that's going to have a lot of respect for you, and they're going to be very much on the romantic side, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also looks like you might have a soulmate connection between you and this air sign. If you're not with anyone right now, I would look out for this air sign. There's also an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but you may connect better with the air sign. It looks like the earth sign may be kind of slow, like they're slow and steady wins the race, where the air sign looks like they're coming in, they're a little bit more like, eager and romantic. But either way, it looks like your love life is moving forward, and pretty soon you'll be able to breathe a sigh of relief. You know, you're going to feel like you have options and things are moving forward. Sandy A. Love. Slow and steady wins the race. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate that comes in that's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Your persistence around love pays off and you're no longer holding yourself back. Relationship strengthens. It actually could be a Leo that comes in. Committed relationship on the horizon. You may need to turn around and walk away from your past, though. You may need to walk away from something in order to get your life to move forward. Swarte, general reading for the rest of the month. It looks like you have a lot of respect and being well compensated at work, school, whatever it is that you do all day. It also looks like you're going to have a lot of choices before the end of the month, and there may be a little adventure that comes in. Could be putting time and effort into a creative project. Life starts to move forward. Your persistence pays off around a school, work, or business project, whatever it is that you do all day. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, I can exhale. The fruits of your labor have come into fruition. It also looks like you have a Sagittarius around that may be of significance. Growth and transformation comes to your life. Got a lot happening between now and the end of the month. And it's all positive. It's around school, work, or business. Red, general for March. Life starts to move forward pretty quickly in March. You got a Sagittarius comes in that may be of significance. An offer in front of you that would be offered that would be very hard to turn down. Good offer comes in. Your intuition is heightened. Got some financial stability coming in, and out of the clear blue sky, a large sum of money may enter. Taking time for rest, relaxation recharges your batteries. It also looks like you may be focused on a side business. This could be a side business that's bringing in the extra money. It also looks like you have a fire sign around you that may be of significance that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That person comes in out of the blue. You may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. If you do that, a wish comes true. Beautiful one, general. Growth and transformation comes to you as a person. It also looks like you're no longer holding yourself back, and anxiety moves into the past along with regret and negativity. Got some good luck coming in. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. You're making things happen. Six of Cups, somebody from your past returns. Balance comes back to your life, and you feel like, finally, I can exhale. I've made it through the worst of it. Things are starting to get easier. You've got choices around business or work or whatever it is that you do that brings in money, because you have a large sum of money headed towards you as well. Oh, excuse me. Fia, general. You may be making a decision to cut people, places, and things out of your life that no longer serve you. With all of that, the negativity moves into the past and your life starts to move forward. You could have a new romantic interest that comes in. Could be, you have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It looks like disappointment is moving into the past and you're starting to move forward. Hangman's in reverse. You got success coming in too around money. Look at that. Success comes in around money. Feeling prepared. Possibly starting a new business or a side business that you could be focused on. You have a lot of nice things happening. Jesus. Destiny, will Keegan add me back on Snapchat? It doesn't look like he adds you back soon. It could take some time before he adds you back. Cancerian in general. You got a wish, put it out into the universe. You got a lot of money headed your way. 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Money's coming in. Stepping into your own personal strength. Somebody from your past returns. They could be a Leo, or that could be two different people. Leo enters and somebody from your past returns. You have a soulmate connection on the horizon. It could be the Leo, could be someone from your past. It also may be a Gemini. Life is changing for the better quickly. The world is at your feet. Cynthia, me and Sagittarius. Oh, you like to pick a card art? I'll do more of them. Maybe I'll do them once a week. I didn't want to be in it, though. I want it to be, I don't know. I got to figure it out. I got to figure out how to do it. Oh, you know how I used to do it? I think I used to do it with my cell phone, and I used to hold the phone over it. Maybe that's what I got to do. I don't know. I'll play around with it. Being Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius? You may feel like nothing's changing here or nothing's moving forward. Chariot's in reverse. Three of Pentacles is in reverse too. And there's a little bit of sharp energy around the situation along with indecision. So I don't know where you guys are right now in the situation, but you may be feeling very frustrated with this person. I would pull your energy back because they may be just driving you crazy and you just might be feeling like nothing is changing. Everything is kind of stuck. They have a lot of respect for you and they do care about you, but they just may not be on the same page as you, or they may not be ready for what you're ready for. Yeah, I would keep your options open. It looks like you're going to have choices, and there may be somebody else that comes in that you could be an air sign, might be an Aquarius, that got a Virgo as well, that may show interest in you, and you may decide to take your life in a different direction because you might not be getting what you want out of the Sagittarius. Eve XD, what would my dad think of AG? What would my dad think of AG? I don't think he's going to care for him. Seems like he feels anxious and he feels like there's no love there. He may feel he lacks ambition and he lacks focus, and that he's not like maybe he feels like he hasn't matured yet, or he's still a little immature. Stargazer, will I get hired anytime soon? Yes. You've got the Magician here, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities around jobs. Yep, you will. Georgia, should I reach out to RS? Yeah, 70% chance yes. Um, Anthony, what will be the most happy thing that will happen for me this year, and when will it happen? Love connection with the Taurus, and you're prepared for it. You got good luck coming in, and it could happen. Could happen anytime, but I'm going to say 10 weeks from now, which will bring us where to the end of March. I'm going to say it's going to happen anytime from late spring through to autumn. Like there's kind of, it was a 10 of spades, so the spades would be autumn, but it could be October, but it could also happen in 10 weeks. Now you could meet the person in 10 weeks, and maybe you're friends until October, and then you move into a committed relationship. But it's happening this year. You got commitment coming in this year. Could be with a Taurus. If it's not with a Taurus, then there would be long-term potential with this connection. Angel, I met a girl called Brandy. What are her feelings and intentions, or what does she want? She asked for my socials, and I gave her my Facebook, and we became friends. Oh, that's good. That's really good. You got happiness around the situation and a soulmate connection. Things could move forward with her. She may be interested. I would try to cultivate a friendship with her. Definitely. Definitely there's potential there. Why? Am I going to have the life that I want? More or less, yeah. More or less, you're going to have the world at your feet. Sonia, is YSC single regarding his love life right now, or is he in a committed relationship? Okay, is this Cancer single right now? Is he single right now? I think he is single. I'm in Eastern time. I usually come on, I try to get on at 2 o'clock. Tomorrow I won't be on at 2 because I'm going out at 1. So I'll probably be on, maybe I'll be on around 3. I'm not sure about tomorrow. But I usually come on in the afternoon, and then I usually get on at night around 10 Eastern. Give or take. But if you hit the notifications, you should get notified. right, I think I'm at red. The potential between the air sign and I. Okay, potential around the air sign and I. You got potential. Yeah, about a 33% chance with the air sign. There's potential. 33%. It's kind of low, but it's still there. Arlene, why doesn't Eddie talk to me, and when will he? I don't see much communication coming in right now. It looks like, I don't know what your relationship is with him, but either he's Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it's not like it's being presented with a new beginning. It's kind of like wherever things are right now, this is where they're going to stay for a while. Magician's in reverse. He's holding himself back. There's arguments between the two of you, or there could be arguments around him, and that's what's taking up his time, and that's why you're not hearing from him, because he's wrapped up in other nonsense. There's a Virgo around him that may be involved in this. Yeah, there's anxiety around the situation, and he may feel betrayed by something. That might not have anything to do with you, but that could be why you're not hearing from him. And it doesn't look like communication picks up. I don't know. You may have to reach out to him, because I don't think he's going to reach out to you. He seems to be very preoccupied in all this drama. Yes, general. You are going to have choices. 7 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Feeling like you're paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or you're putting money aside for something, but whatever it is makes you feel relief. Intuition is spot on, so definitely listen to it. It also looks like your perseverance around a business endeavor pays off, and you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. You're no longer holding yourself back. Your life is moving forward full speed ahead. Cancerian, what's coming up between me and the Leo? What's coming up between me and the Leo? Well, disappointment moves into the past, and then you got a wish around the situation. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. You've got success coming in around the relationship with this person, although they may be quiet. Hermit's in reverse. You might not be hearing much from them. Communication could be down, or you might have to reach out to them to get the ball rolling. But there's potential here between the two of you. And there's potential for things to move forward with the two of you. If communication is down with a reading like that, I would say reach out to the Leo and see what's going on. Mel, general around the Aries. Okay, he's got the Fool in reverse and the 7 of Cups in reverse. So something gets revealed that's got to be dealt with around him. I don't know, some kind of an issue comes to light, and you'll hear about it because that's the Fool in reverse. 7 of Cups is in reverse. He may feel like he has no choices. He also may be a little bit concerned about money right now. He's got growth and transformation happening to him, but he also may be moving forward with his life. Like he may be leaving something in the past behind. He's got like some anxiety, and he could be going through a breakup or a rough time in a relationship. He may be feeling disrespected. He could have also been feeling a little bit betrayed. And he may feel like he's been stuck for too long and needs to break out of something that's been holding him back. I don't know if it's the relationship or if it's something else. It doesn't look like he's going through a great time right now. Male general around the Aquarius. Aquarius looks and feels like he just went through a breakup. Like he's got the Tower in reverse and he's got the Lovers in reverse. Tower's in reverse, so it's not like it's not as bad as it could be when it's in reverse, but it's still there because it's coupled by the Lovers in reverse. He also may feel like he was treated unfairly or that life has been unfair to him. There may be, he may have had an argument too. There's an argument around him, or he may be angry. It looks like he's going to throw himself either into work, or he may be going back to school, or whatever it is. He may be taking his feeling sorry for himself and putting it into work, which would be a positive thing for him. He may be feeling a little bit hurt or wounded, but he also will be moving forward with his life with the Six of Swords. Whatever it is that happened that he's upset about or he feels disconnected, he's going to take all of that anger or hurt or whatever, throw it into work and move forward with his life. Energy between the air sign and I for red. Well, it's a little stagnant. The energy is a little stagnant. Like whatever you're in right now with that person, that's probably where it's going to stay for a minute. It's just kind of stagnant. And there's a devil here. The devil's here. So I don't know what that is in regards to this air sign, but something could be interfering with this relationship. It could be an earthly pleasure. It could be an issue from the past, but there's a devil around the situation. Beautiful one. When will I go back to work? The Eight of Diamonds. Before the end of the winter, you should go back to work. Krista, what are Jay's current feelings about our connection? He's got anxiety around it. I don't know what's going on, but he feels anxious. He also may feel like the hard work that he's put in is coming back to him, but it's whatever it is causes him anxiety. I don't know why, but that's how he feels. He is prepared, but he's anxious. He's not holding himself back. I mean, he feels like you guys have a nice connection, but, you know, it's like on one hand, it's like I'm not holding myself back, but then it looks like he's not moving forward either. It's like he's kind of stuck between moving things forward and being stuck right where he is. You do have this like feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and like you can finally like take a breath of it, exhale. So maybe the drama around him is starting to cease, but he kind of still looks a little bit all over the place. Like he wants to do one thing, but then he doesn't actually follow through with it. Cancerian, will the Leo reach out or should I reach out? Will the Leo reach out? He will, but if you want to reach out to him, I would say that's okay too. If you just want to speed things up, he'll reach out, but you'll be you'll get the ball rolling faster if you reach out to him. Red, what's up next for CNI? What's up next for CNI? both, it looks, right now the relationship looks like it's hit a weak point, or it will be hitting a weak point. And there is some sharp energy around the situation. There's plenty of sharp energy here. And you may be feeling a little bit stuck. The world, you may also feel like the world is against you here, and you just might need to have patience. It's like everything seems to kind of be on hold right now, and like nothing is really moving forward very quickly. You may just have to give it a little bit of space. Communication seems to pick up in the near future, but it's not happening right away. Like real communication. Not to say that you can't talk to this person. You could talk to this person every day, but real communication about what's going on in the relationship will be picking up, but it's going to take a couple of weeks. And there is room for growth and transformation down the line, but it's not a real easy road. There's a lot of drama around this situation. Beautiful one, who's going to offer me a serious commitment? Okay, let's see. A Capricorn and a Gemini come up very strong. Capricorn and Gemini that are interested in a serious commitment. Oriella, I told Anya to let me know when she comes over. She got mad, told her how I felt, and we're not friends. I feel relieved. Things from now on. Good for you. Good for you. I mean, what kind of nerve do people have that they just show up at your house and they think that they could just whenever they want? Like, I wouldn't do that to, like, my brother. Listen to your intuition. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You get your wish. I think she's pretty much going to leave you alone. Yeah, I think you're okay. It looks like you've got the world. Anxiety or the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You're listening to your intuition. You get your wish. She should leave you alone. Thank God. I'm glad you did that. Good for you. I mean, you know, what if you're coloring your hair, you're waxing your legs? I mean, you know, people just come over. Like, yeah, I can't. You can't do that. I'm not answering the door with hair color on my head or what if I'm trying to wax my legs. So, Jenny, love reading for the near future. Love reading for the near future. If you've been feeling stuck, like nothing is really happening, be prepared for growth and change to happen to your love life and for your wish to come true. If you're not with anyone, fire sign comes in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, listen to your intuition. You're no longer holding yourself back. It might be a Sagittarius that comes in. Anyhow, it looks like you got nice stuff happening. And especially if you've been feeling like things have been really stuck, things are going to move forward. You're coming out of that. Mustafa. Oh, me too. I would never show up at somebody's house. You know, even my brother. One time I was coming home and I wanted to pick up something. I don't know what I needed, but I called him first. I didn't just go over there and knock on his door. How will my female Professor L react when I turn in my essay tomorrow morning before class and write a small apology for turning it in late and say that I won't do it again? I think that she'll be okay. Yeah, she's going to think that you've worked really hard or that you're very stable and that you normally work very hard. And I think she just might let it slide. How about loose love? I don't see a question. Not yet. If you didn't send in a question, send the question. How about anonymous? How does Julian the Libra currently feel about me? Right, how does Julian the Libra currently feel about me? Feels like you're ambitious, strong, loyal, courageous, independent, sincere, intuitive. Has a lot of respect for you. Definitely has a lot of respect for you. Things could change between you and him for the better pretty quickly. KM general for the rest of this month. General for the rest of this month. Life seems to move forward. You got the Six of Swords here. Leaving things in the past that no longer serve you moves your life forward. You got a couple of people around you that could be significant. You have an Aquarius, you have a Virgo, somebody from your past returns. That could be 3 different people, or somebody from your past could be a Virgo or an Aquarius. Life seems to move forward. It also looks like you may have some decisions to make, and you may not be sure on what to decide, like feeling indecisive. That's okay. You'll make the decision when you listen to your intuition. If you're not with anyone, you got a soulmate on the horizon, a Gemini enters. Now, feeling like you got cause for celebration that comes in. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer also could be of significance. And the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is either being better compensated at work and earning respect if you don't work, and then it would be a school thing, like putting your best foot forward and being rewarded in some way, but it's earning respect. It's balance and respect. Should be a pretty good rest of the month. Benita, may I have a love reading for Chris and I within the next 5 months? Love reading for Chris and I in the next 5 months. Okay, this situation looks like it's stuck. Somebody's not moving forward, and there's not a whole lot of room for growth or transformation, and you may be feeling very unsuccessful around this relationship. I don't know where you guys are right now, but it looks like either you've had a tower moment, or there could be a tower moment coming, or things just are not progressing. Wherever things are right now, that's probably where they're going to be over the next 5 months. There's a little bit of sharp energy around the situation, and there could be an argument. Fuzzy nomad. Oh, that's not a question. All right, lose and fuzzy. If you haven't sent in your questions, send them in. Dana, what is the Gemini's current energy towards me? Transformative and successful. Good energy. Fuzzy nomad. My question is about my love life. There's a guy I kind of have my eye on, and I'm wondering if when I might message him, How does he feel about it? Okay. If you message him, how will he feel about it? If you message him, it looks like he doesn't respond right away because you've got the Seven of Pentacles, which could make you feel like I put in a lot of hard work, I didn't see a payoff. Knight of Swords is in reverse. He may not answer. Or, you know what? I would suggest not messaging him. I would try to cultivate a relationship or become an acquaintance with him in person first and then send him a message, because I don't know that he's going to respond to it. If this is somebody that you just have your eye on and you don't have any relationship with and he doesn't know you at all, you might not get much of a response with these two cards. The Four of Wands is in reverse too, which is not positive. That's not great either. And the World is in reverse. I would try to go along the lines of cultivating some kind of becoming a friend or an acquaintance first, and then start the communication through some kind of message. C3, will there be any CAT scans on my exam tomorrow night? Will there be any scans on my test tomorrow night? Yes, I think there will be. Stacy, what will be the absolute final outcome when I send the letter to Ben tomorrow? You may feel regretful or disappointed. It doesn't look like, it looks like there's anxiety around the situation. There's regret around the situation. You may feel like you put in a whole lot of effort and you didn't see much of a payoff. Listen to your intuition. You may not be getting all that much out of him. I don't know what this letter, I don't know what the intentions are behind the letter, but it doesn't seem like it does what you want it to do. I don't think it's going to change things. I think it doesn't look like you get a positive response. Sarah A, do you see things moving forward between me and YP? She can't get up now. Time for bed. Things moving forward between me and YP. I don't think so. No. Not right now, anyway. Brianna, will me and Jaden Sagittarius hang out this weekend or soon? You may hang out this weekend. You got a 70% chance, yes. Soulmate connection is, all right, there's like, a soulmate can be anybody, right? It could be, our family member. It can be a best friend. It could be a teacher. It could be somebody. It's somebody who's significant that comes into your life that you have a special connection with. And this person usually comes in and out of your life throughout your life. So like say for example, I can't even think of one. Meanwhile, I've had so many of them. Like one that's not romantic would be like, like one of my friends from high school. Like I've been friends with my friend Laura. I think we were 8 years old when we met because we were both cheerleaders when we were eight. Um, so when we were eight, right, we were friends, and then we didn't go to the same elementary school. But then, so after we stopped, oh, well, no, because we were cheerleaders in junior high. We went to the same junior high together, and then we went to high school together. And now, like, I don't see her often. Like, I haven't seen her probably in over 10 years. But every now and again, I'll still talk to her. Like, and her whole family was kind of like that with me. Like, they're just significant soulmate connections to me. Her whole family, her parents, and her sister as well. Um, it's like significant. It's like no matter what happens, we still find our way back to each other, and that happens throughout life. My friend Amy is another one. Um, her parents, my parents were going to buy a house on this one particular street, and they didn't. They bought a different house. And then years later, her parents moved so that her and I went to high school together. And one time we drove down this street where my parents were going to buy. And she's like, oh, my parents were going to buy that house, which would have been the house right next to the house that my parents would have bought. So we would have been neighbors. So soulmate connection, right? Whether we lived at this place or we lived over here, we were still destined to meet, and we were still destined to be friends with each other. And that's a soulmate connection. Sometimes it's romantic. Like when I was 15, I dated this guy, right? And then it didn't work out, and whatever happened. And then when I was 19, he showed up again. So, like, but then that's where our connection ended. So it doesn't always have to go throughout your whole life, but like that's where the connection, we revisited, it ended, it corrected, and now we moved on. So that I don't believe I'll ever hear from him again, but that's like a soulmate type of thing. Sometimes it's romantic, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it could be a teacher, sometimes it may be a next door neighbor, but it's like someone that's brought into your life for a specific reason. Whereas with a karmic situation, it's not that it's bad, it usually doesn't have that kind of either longevity, or it doesn't have that kind of connection. You know, it may just be, you know, it's like the difference between having your best friend and being like with somebody who you can tell anything to, and them understanding where you're coming from, and then just like another friend that like you just may be casually friends with. Anyway, I don't know if I explained that right. Where am I? I think I lost my spot here. Hang on. I did Jenny. Did I do Mustafa? I must have. Um, TVET, how will things go with HR tomorrow? Okay. How will things go with HR tomorrow? Well, there's room for growth and transformation, and the Four of Wands is positive, but you may feel something is a little bit disappointing with the Three of Swords in reverse. I think overall it goes better. Like it leans better than worse, but there may be something that really pisses you off. But for the most part, I think it goes well. Tiffany, general. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You may be putting in a lot of time into a side project or a side business. it would be worth your while. You may be spending a lot of time over contemplating, but the answer to, or a solution to the problem is right in front of you. You haven't seen it yet, but it will be revealed. You have some good luck coming in and the ability to manifest new opportunities. Sagittarius comes in that may be of significance, also a Taurus. It also looks like anxiety is moving into the past, and if you're not in a committed relationship, you have one on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Be wise. Why doesn't Z answer my message? He feels weighed down by the weight of the world. He feels burdened and he feels unstable, and he's got sharp energy around the situation. I don't know what the message said, but that's what's coming up. Imani, how does Jay feel about Saturday night? How does Jay feel about Saturday night? Feels good. I don't know what the situation was, but the love cup is full and the sun is happiness. The sun is positive. There's also balance here. So whatever went on, it was good. It was very good. And you create anything good happening for me in the near future. No longer holding yourself back gets your life a little bit unstuck. Could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan that makes you feel relief. You have a Capricorn coming in. That could be a committed relationship on the horizon. It also looks like you have a water sign of significance, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Happiness comes out when the love cup is full. And communication picks up between you and possibly an old friend, somebody from your past that returns, feeling like you're being guided by the divine. You may also be working on a creative project that you're getting a lot out of. Zarda, may I know the true intentions of the Pisces? Fool is in reverse here, which means something needs to get revealed around the situation before the situation can move forward. I don't know what it is, but something will be revealed. It looks like there's a lot of disappointment around this situation. I would keep your options open because you got a Capricorn here that may come in that may want things to move forward quickly. Pisces seems like they're very stagnant, and it doesn't look like much is happening with them at this point. You could give it a little bit of time and see if something changes, but you got the Six of Swords and the Tower here around the Pisces. So that's kind of indicating that like there's some sort of a disaster and you move away from it. I don't know, maybe this person isn't who you think they are, or they don't put in the effort that you think that they're going to. Lena, does S have feelings for me? Does he love me? This person has a lot of respect for you. They think that you're strong, caring, loyal, and sincere, but I don't see that they're in love with you at this point. Mihak, general finances. General finances. Finances should improve. Things should move forward pretty quickly. You got success coming in. Feeling prepared when you listen to your intuition. Yeah, finances should be improving and you should be feeling a little bit more balanced. Everything beautiful. Brian's feelings towards me. Thinks that you're spontaneous, caring, adventurous, fun, or you have a good personality, funny, courageous, loyal, sincere, attractive, intelligent, and intuitive. Shira, will I be in a romantic relationship with M? Well, you get a 70% chance, yes. So the odds are pretty good. Dion, what's Christina's feelings towards me? What's Christina's feelings towards me? Thinks that you're very attractive. Thinks that there's room for growth and transformation around a relationship between the two of you. Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, honest, hardworking, ambitious, has a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're very attractive. Hannah, was it a good idea being friends again with my cousin? Yes. Medhia, what's the energy of my connection with Pisces? You got dual energy here. You got argumentative on one hand and also kind and caring. So the energy is kind of like, it's dual energy. On one hand, it's kind and caring. And the other hand, it's like argumentative and angry. Lou, you want to know if you're reconciling with Chris? At some point, there'll be communication, yeah. It might not happen right away, though. You may have to give it a little bit of time. But at some point, yeah, there'll be communication. Newell, what type of feelings does S have for me? Thinks that you're spontaneous, intuitive, kind, loyal, sincere, stable. They may not be prepared to push things forward, though. They think highly of you, but it's like a relationship doesn't come up as having success around it. It comes up like they care very much about you. What is that? But that's pretty much where it ends. What the fuck is that? I don't know. I think it may be a car alarm. Like, why is it the car alarms only go off at night? Never happens during the day. Hannah, a reading on my current energy. Abundant. Fluid, abundant, and intuitive. I do Sandy A? No, I didn't. Wasn't she one of the first people here? Or was that earlier? And Fia I did, didn't I? Let me know if I didn't do Sandy A. I think that I did, and I think that I did do Fia as well. So I would, and I did Caribbean, right? Didn't I do Caribbean? Bushra, could you see the intentions and the future actions of S regarding me? Communication comes in, but I wouldn't expect all that much more. You're going to hear from this person, but the love has run out. I wouldn't expect too much more. It's like feeling unsuccessful or feeling like the world is against this situation. There may be also indecision around it. Maybe you got to give it a little bit of time. Let's see what happens once the communication comes in. Mustafa, general around my fitness and health goals. What is that, a broccoli? Or it's lettuce. Well, if you stay on the path, and I think that you're going to make it to the top of the mountain. You'll be able to exhale. You can do it. This is like, I think you've gotten over the hump, and the rest of it's easy for you. Like, you've already done the hardest part, and now, like, the rest of it's going to come pretty easy. T, that was there an error made on the HR side? Yes, I think there was. Yeah, I think that they did make some kind of a mistake. And it, yeah. Pretty Aldo, will the Pisces and I be in a committed relationship? You got a 33% chance that you'll be in a committed relationship. I would keep your options open because that's not strong enough for me to say yes. Fairy Lily, advice from Spirit about my difficult career situation. Okay. Spirit cards. The Knight of Water. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. It's like hand lotion on these. Well, on this one. The Nine of Earth. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Successful self-employment. Okay, you got Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. Stand up for your beliefs. I would tell you, if you're in a difficult situation with work, I would look for other options. I would look for, keep your options open, see what else is out there. What? What is it with this guy getting up in the middle of the night over here and barking at me? What? What do you need? What's happening? Want water? You want water? Give him some water. But I may have to go OUT. I don't know what this guy's problem is. How about where am I? Malika? Malika S. What's coming my way? Growth and transformation comes in. Feeling like you're getting respect and better compensated at work or school, whatever it is you do, although your intuition is heightened. Communication comes in from an old friend out of the blue, and you're going to have choices in the near future. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. And you have a fire sign that comes in that may be of significance, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Moon, general for the rest of the week. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is spot on. It also looks like you've got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You've got no longer feeling stuck, but like life is moving forward. A wish comes true. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And happiness comes in. Tyler, how would I feel if I took my relationship with the Aquarius to the next level? You would feel good. You would feel ambitious. You would feel like you guys have a soulmate connection. You would feel relief. Babisha, what S wants from me? What are his intentions? Did I do this one? I can't remember. You coming in? Come on in. Go ahead. Come on in. Coming in? Go ahead. Come on in. Go ahead. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. There's room. Not a lot, but there's room. What Ed wants from me? What are his intentions? All right, wherever the situation is right now, this is pretty much where it's staying. It's like there's 6 of Rods is in reverse, which can indicate that it's not successfully moving forward. It also shows that there may be a little negativity or pessimism around the situation. And the Moon is in reverse, which means there could be a secret that gets revealed around the situation that may make everything make sense once you find out whatever it is that gets revealed. I don't see much happening between the two of you moving forward. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but I'm not seeing a love connection here right now. Imani, Benita, I did those. Apu, energy between you and who you are. The energy is kind of stagnant. I don't know where you guys are right now, but it's kind of like somebody's not listening to their intuition. Somebody may be acting very distant or argumentative. You may need to give this situation a little bit of time. The sun is in reverse, which is positive. Even when the sun shows up in reverse, it's still positive. It just may take time to get to where you want to go. Things may be a little stuck here for a minute. Paris, are me and the Pisces done speaking to each other? No, I don't think you're done speaking. Nope. Let me go back up here. Sandy said I didn't do it. I thought that it was one of the first couple of ones that I did. I had to find the question. Sandy, send the question again. Candy, will I be famous? No, I don't think so, no. Zarai may have a reading for me in the Pisces. The relationship could strengthen and the love cup is full, but it doesn't look like it really gets off the ground. The Magician is in reverse, and then there's arguments that come in. There's arguments around this situation. Or feeling a little bit unstable, feeling a little bit regretful. Knight of Cups is in reverse. So even though the love cup is full, it may not, you may lose interest pretty quickly in this person. Sarah, what's coming up for me in Pisces? Somebody may be walking away from this situation because there may be lack of communication on the horizon, or somebody may be feeling like the relationship is way out of balance. Here's the Pisces. Somebody also may be feeling hurt. One of you may be feeling hurt by the other because there's not a new beginning or things aren't moving forward the way you want them to. I don't know which one of you is going to feel that way, but it doesn't look like this situation is moving forward. It looks like there's trouble on the horizon. Anybody here I didn't do? Sandy A said I didn't do her. But I don't see the question. Anybody else I haven't gotten to? Nawal, I did that one. Benita, I did that one. All right, then let me just get the moderators. Maybe Sandy's not here anymore. T and the Leo female at my job. Have they ever had whoopee? Yes, I think they have. Mel, general. Disappointment and an old wound moves into the past. Could have a new opportunity around business coming up that brings in some nice cash. Looks like balance comes back to your life, and the love cup is full with growth and transformation. Scorpio comes in, a soulmate connection comes in. Could be with a Scorpio, could be with a Gemini. No longer feeling stuck in the mud, but feeling like finally I've made it to the top of the mountain, especially around business. Business, side business, or money endeavor. This could be a side business. The ability to manifest new opportunities comes in, and the answer to a solution to a problem may be right in front of you, and you just haven't seen it yet, but it will be presented to you soon. Alrighty. That's it for me tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure about the afternoon time one. Maybe if I can get on in the morning, I'll come on in the morning. Otherwise, it will probably be until around 3, something like that. But I'll be around. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.